Okay, everybody. My name's Fran Holtzapfel, and I live in Newberry 2 Precinct, outside of York Haven. I've been helping with the Northern York Democratic Club since July of 2018. I got my start with the club by doing data entry and then doing door-to-door with Doug and then doing lit drops with Brian. And each time I went with experts who really made it easy and it was fun. Today I'm interviewing Barbara Byrne. She is a precinct committee person from Fairview Township 2. And our club map, right over here, has all the precincts on it. And then there's a poster with the precinct people. That's this one here. So be sure to look at it as well. All the precinct people are down here. And we'll put that back up there. We have 8 precinct committee people here this afternoon, including Barbara. Okay, Barbara, you're our first Road to Purple Learn from Friends interviewee. Thanks for agreeing to do this today. You live in Fairview Township 2, close to Camp Hill area.
I'm the red pin up there. I'm right on the creek, and we look across the creek to Cumberland County.
There you go. And you've been a precinct committee person?
Since 2016.
Okay. Barbara, tell us how does your precinct committee person and committee work together?
Well, I have to say, as I'm listening to all this discussion of precinct people, when we first started in 2016, I had a lot of volunteers because of who won. And I must say, my contact with them, since we couldn't campaign door to door, has dwindled. People were very adamantly working against who was elected. And I think COVID had a lot to do with it. The best part of this whole job is knocking door to door and meeting people and talking about the candidates. I have about 5 people that sort of help in the precinct, but that's not enough. I live in Green Lane Farm, so it's easy for me to go door to door. It's easy to go in the manor, which is behind me. But after that, it gets spread out like a lot of York County, and you don't have that same, like I see these people all the time when you're living in the neighborhood. So they're easy to contact, but I must admit, it's like it's waned on my part too, because it's like I'm not calling people, which I don't like to do. I like to knock. And email's great, but people will say they're going to do something, and you get their name and their email, and then you contact them, and it's very hard to pull them in when something's not going on. So the election in 2006, that's why I became a precinct person, because I was like, oh my God, what's happening? And I still feel that way. Oh my God, what's happening?
So you have 5 people that you can kind of count on at this point, so you can use more. Mm-hmm. Okay. And what happens during the year for a precinct committee person and the team? What happens during the whole year?
It's actually, I would say more happens when there's an election. That's when you get together, you try to do the lit drops, knock doors, that kind of thing. But it's not like I wake up every morning thinking, what am I going to do today as a precinct person?
What do you find enjoyable about this job?
Knocking doors and meeting people and trying to change their minds.
Now that's, not a lot of people like to do that. So I really think Barbara's doing the kinds of things that she likes to do, and is doing it so well, it's bringing up the percentages. So if you have something that you like to do, and that's the only thing you like to do, fine. Just contribute however you can.
And that's the good part, is like all of us have something that we could bring to change this and get it to purple. And it doesn't always have to be the knocking, to do the postcards, whatever. But obviously it's working, and we need to stay focused.
Has your volunteering as a precinct committee person been worth it?
Well, yeah.
Okay. I think the bottom line, there will be questions and answers after this presentation, and you can come up to Barbara, you can come up to anyone who's wearing a sticker here that says Precinct Committee Person, and also talk to Bernie. And this is for questions and answers, just if you're mulling things around. So I'd like everyone to thank Barbara for helping us. I also want to talk to those that may not be interested in a committee person, but interested in something else, that they can come to this table. We'll move the signs out of the way. You can come up and get a ways to volunteer sheet. And the most important thing that I want to say with all the stuff that I've been involved with is that remember to start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. And that's how we're going to get to purple.